We have a surprise for Andy, but he's been upstairs almost the whole time since he got home, so we've had to drag him downstairs. He's about to burst through that door. Hello folks and welcome to today's vlog, and yes, that's right, we are doing a normal vlog today, even though I'm starting it quite late in the day, because I had planned to do a Parenting Autism video on stereotypes. In fact, I asked you all for questions in the community section. We got loads of questions again about stereotypes, over 100 questions when I've just looked through it now, so thank you to everybody who did submit a question. But I've just sat and tried to record this video 2 or 3 times and I can't do it. I cannot make this Parenting Autism video about stereotypes, and I think the reason for it is that stereotypes, it's not really an issue for us as parents, and I think I've got a little bit too far away with the Parenting Autism series from what it was supposed to be about initially. I'm going to put it on the shelf for a little while. We will come back to it in the future. But that series was always supposed to be about taking an issue that me and Anna have as parents of somebody with autism on a day-to-day basis, doing a deep dive on it and sharing our experiences. And in reality, we haven't really had much experience of stereotypes. I think it's actually something that's much more of an issue for the person who's autistic themselves. And yeah, I've done lots of research on autism stereotypes this morning, and there's stuff on there that I think, yeah, that sounds a little bit like Andy. There's stuff on there that I think, you know what, that's nothing like Andy. And just like any stereotype, obviously no stereotype applies blanket policy to every single person in that group. That's just nonsense, and it's the same with stereotypes about autism. So apologies for anyone who's looking forward to that video, but it would literally just be me saying stereotypes in general are stupid, and that doesn't make for a particularly interesting video. So I've said it at the start of this video, and now I don't need to talk about it anymore. We will come back to this series a few weeks down the line, but I actually think we've probably exhausted topics that we can do with actual first-hand experience, which was the point of the series to begin with. So apologies if I've disappointed any of you. I know there's probably also a significant chunk of you who much prefer a normal vlog and will be happy to see it gone for now. So on with the rest of the vlog. Apologies for the boring intro as well, but things will liven. I don't know if things will liven up. I have no idea what's in store for the rest of the day. Let's hope they liven up. Goodness me. Dave, come here. Dave. Come here. Immediately, as Andy took this off when he came in, Dave had his shoe off. I've always called him Dan. The dog's now called Dan, everybody. Yeah, had a good day, Andy? Where are you going?
Where are you going? Your jammers aren't up there. They're not up there. They're in the washer.
He's actually coming back, isn't he?
Your jammers up there.
It's in washing.
Yes, they're in the washing.
He was literally in that chair for 5 seconds, just long enough to turn his iPad on, make sure it was okay, and then run away off up the stairs. Clearly, what we were talking about yesterday is his new thing. He wants to get out of his clothes just as soon as he gets in the door after getting home from school. What are you goshing? What, lots of writing?
Yeah.
Good, we wanted lots of writing. Lots more information today, which is very cool. Clearly the conversation I had with the head has worked. So we've got lots of timetable details and lots of detail about what he's got up to today. So he's eaten all of his normal stuff at school: toast, cereal, crisps, all good stuff. We've got his timetable of activities. So Monday, Andy, you're going to the spa at school?
Yeah.
Spa on Monday. He loves the spa. That's cool. So he's got that on Monday, and PE on Monday, and then enrichment on a Friday, which I think is just a fancy word for more fun PE rather than, I mean, it is though, isn't it? Enrichment is fun PE. Okay. He's been fully involved in all his lessons. He's been doing dancing and bingo today. So there you go, fun PE, dance and bingo. Yeah, did you enjoy bingo?
Yeah.
Bingo good? You were playing bingo in the summer, weren't you? Nothing. But at least this is what we were talking about yesterday, how important it is to have detail of the day, because now we can see that he's played some bingo at school. We can talk to him about the bingo. It might take a little while to get a response out of him, but bingo is something he's now done in fun time and at school, which is good, and we can make that link at home now. He has had a little bit of an issue today. Apparently during the dance lesson that they did, another student lashed out at him and caught him. It wasn't like a malicious attack, but just like a you know how kids get sometimes, just a quick whack. Andy's fine. Apparently he didn't mention it again afterwards. There was no tears or anything, and he just carried on about his business. And possibly most positive of everything on there is he's been outside at break and lunchtime today, which he never normally does. He usually just hides away in a room, not really doing anything, waiting for lessons to start up again. But it sounds like not only has he taken yet another issue in his stride with being hit basically by another kid, but he's also actually integrating a little bit more in the stuff that's going on at school, which is all fantastic positive news. I mean, really, is it 4 days he's had back at school now? Tuesday they went back. And yeah, he's been back at school 4 days now, a whole of the first week sorted, and his attitude towards it and the way he took it in his stride could not have gone any better. We couldn't have hoped for better. He has had so many obstacles thrown in his way, more obstacles this week than when he started refusing school like 2.5, 3 years ago. That was a culmination of being attacked at school, problems with the bus, and just general change around him at school. His lunch was forgotten and a few other things. He's had worse than that this week. His transport's been messed around with. He's now had an incident at school. Loads of other stuff around school has been changed, but he's completely fine with it, just taking it in his stride. That is massive development from where we were 3 years ago. Andy, was bingo good?
Yeah.
Did you win?
Who are these
Yeah.
dogs?
Splendid.
Female. Who are these dogs?
Is this a plug for the new t-shirts? Which, by the way, I have ordered 2 male and 2 female t-shirts. The girls are going to have to fight over a female one.
Let's go toilet.
I can't imagine they'll ever be in the same room at the same time needing to wear them. But I've ordered male t-shirts for me and Andy and female t-shirts for Anna, plus the girls to fight over one. And we've got a combination of different... Oh, it's so exciting. Let me know down in the comments if you've ordered yourself a male or female t-shirt, or if it's literally just going to be us 4 wearing them. I'm going to try and convince everyone that we have to wear them at the same time, because that will amuse me greatly. We should perhaps do dog t-shirts. We have a surprise for Andy, but he's been upstairs almost the whole time since he got home, so we've had to drag him downstairs. He's about to burst through that door.
Guess what, Andy?
It's time to go to bed.
Does Daddy want to tell you?
No, you can tell him.
Get my shoe off the door.
No.
Dave!
No.
Tomorrow, listen. Tomorrow. Listen, are you listening?
Yeah.
Tomorrow afternoon, we are going to go to Whiz Beach.
River Andy's home.
And we're going to do some bell ringing.
The ropes.
Yeah, we're going to use the ropes at church.
Andy can do the ropes.
Yeah. With Mummy.
I'll level with you. I expected a little more excitement.
Andy!
He is talking about it going up the stairs.
Bell ringing. Yeah. You can pull the bells.
Yes.
Tomorrow.
Yes.
Would you like to do that?
Yeah, we'll go upstairs.
Okay.
Yeah, he's not interested now. I promise you he'll enjoy it tomorrow.
To him, bell ringing's upstairs.
Oh, I thought you meant you just wanted to go back upstairs now.
No.
He'd had enough of our nonsense. Look at the way Dave just leans on me. And by the way, I'm back in long trousers. It's reached that horrible time of year.
No, you just wet your ones.
I didn't wet them. Right, here you go. This is one of the realities of being in an autism family that I don't think we've talked about before. I've never heard anyone else talk about before. But when Andy goes to the toilet, he doesn't always have complete control over where he's aiming. He wheezes standing up like anyone else would. Well, boys, I guess most girls sit down. But he wheezes standing up and he's not always in complete control. Now, usually I am very vigilant. And if I notice a puddle of piddle when I walk into the bathroom, it's dealt with before I drop trowel for number 2. I don't think should I be talking about this? Basically, I went to the toilet. I had a seated toilet experience, pulled down my trousers, my shorts that I was wearing, and when I pulled them back up again, it was like they'd just come out of the washing machine, except it was wee. I'd basically left them lying in a pool of Andy's wee on the bathroom floor while I used the toilet, not realised it, and then put them back on. My other pair that are just like that are in the wash already. I just whipped them off and screamed. Yeah, I've got one pair in the wash and one pair that are now covered in Andy's wee. So I've had to put big boy trousers back on. This day was always going to come anyway.
But it's
September
Tuesday
usually.
anyway.
Yeah, if we're going to be out and about in the fens tomorrow with no defences between us and the sea ringing bells, I probably do need big boy trousers on. But yeah, that's why I've had to make the switch partway through the day. Yeah, let me know down in the comments if you've ever experienced anything like that. Because it was really horrible, like properly unpleasant.
I don't know. Do you know which church
I can
it's
look
at?
up what church it is.
Hold on then, Daddy will tell you which church it is.
The Church of St Peter. The Church of St Peter and St Paul in Wisbeach.
St Peter and St Paul Church.
In that one.
You found it?
Dave, get your head out the way.
No.
Do we tell you?
Oh, Andy, where is it? Tickle you?
So, what's
Here
happening?
it is.
Dave,
Found it.
leave the camera alone.
It's
What's happening is because we've told Andy that we're going to the
fine.
bell ringing tomorrow, obviously what he needs to do now is he's got his iPad on and he's looking at it on Google Maps so that he can plan his route and decide what he's going to do when we're there and on the way there and all these other activities. So this will be him now until bedtime, just planning his day for tomorrow, and then when we get there tomorrow he'll have a list of other things that we're going to do. It won't just be that we're going there, he'll have other things that he's spotted that he wants to do. No doubt. It'll be like when we went to Stamford a couple of months ago. He'll have a plan. You mark my words, the boy will have a plan.
Oh, he's got my shoe again! Give me my...
Every time I turn on this camera.
Give it me! Thank you.
Where are we going tomorrow?
Go Beach Beach. For
And
the
what are you
road.
going to do?
The bells.
Hooray!
You're going to...
The camera. Listen.
Yes, you're going to do lots of listening. Well, I think we're going to end today's vlog there. On the exciting note of what's coming tomorrow. Like I said earlier, apologies for not doing the stereotypes video today, but it just would have been an absolute disaster. We'll do some more of these parenting autism videos in a few months' time. I had a hissy fit. Why are you opening your mouth like that? Because
I like them.
I did explain at the start of the vlog, but it's mainly because the whole point of them was that we were supposed to be or I was supposed to be talking about stuff that actually affects us, that we have opinions and experiences on. And I think we've run out of topics because we don't really.
Toileting. Going out and about.
Where was this one when I was asking for topics? I tried to do stereotypes this week because that was one someone suggested, and I thought, yeah, a lot of people experience issues with stereotypes, but we don't. We don't really get out much, do we? Andy might experience issues with it, and he probably will in the future, but at the moment...
I think like stereotypes with like all kids with autism are loud and don't really know anything, which is not right. Andy has his own personality and yeah. You know.
Exactly, which is the issue I had, because that was there was over 100 questions, but they were all kind of variations on 2 questions. Are there any stereotypes that aren't true for Andy, or are there any stereotypes that are true for Andy? And it would have been such a short video. It would have been, yeah, he's not a savant, he's not an absolute genius at anything in particular, so he doesn't meet that one.
We don't know it yet, do we?
Yeah, but he hasn't shown any signs of it just yet. But he also doesn't particularly like social interaction, so he does hit that stereotype, and it literally would have just been 2 minutes of he hits this one, this one, this one, this one, and then me making the point of, but that's just because you could say that about any person, whether they've got autism or whether they're neurotypical or whatever. Some people do some things, feel some things, act some ways, and other people act different ways and feel different things and do different things because they're just people, and stereotypes are just stupid in whatever form they're in. And it would have been a really negative, grumpy video. Whereas doing it this way, you got to hear the story about we on the floor. So, you know, everybody wins. Hannah loves that story. But we are going to end things there. If you have enjoyed today's vlog, please make sure you pick your ears up there, didn't you?
What?
Him! It's performing! If you have enjoyed today's vlog, please make sure you leave a nice big thumbs up on there for us. Subscribe to the channel for more daily vlogs. And thank you very much for watching. Do you like that, Dave? No.